Hello, everyone. Warm welcome to my session. I'm Ms. Namrata Majumdar, a biology faculty, and for today, my topic is not all the plants are autotrophic. Before start this session, I like to share some of the experiences to you. While I was walking in my garden and pouring water to my plants, I thought that plants are so humble and nicest being on this planet. Suddenly, what happened? There was a plant known as Venus flytrap. That is the insectivorous plant. That plant start eating insects. Then I was thought, oops, I guess some eat too. These plants eat insects and digest them inside their body, just like animals do. Okay, all this session is belong to that situation I'm talking about. As the topic states that not all plants are autotrophic. What does it mean? It means some plants are heterotrophs or might be partial heterotrophs. Let us discuss in this session what are autotrophs and heterotrophs. I think you have heard about autotrophs and heterotrophs. So, what are autotrophs? Actually, autotrophs are nothing but the producers. Producers are the plants who can make their own food. Okay. So they can make their own food by the raw materials like sunlight and water. So I'm talking, these are the raw materials, right? So raw materials are nothing but the essential components. Like we have to make a tea by adding sugar and water by ourselves. In the same way, plants can make their food by their own by using such raw materials. And this whole process is known as photosynthesis. Okay. So photo means what? Photo means sunlight and synthesis to make. And the other type of organisms are called heterotrophs. So heterotrophs are nothing but those organisms who can depend on other organisms for their food. So they depend on others. So what kind of organisms they are? Actually, I'm talking about insectivores and organisms, right? I'm talking about the plants, not animals. So these plants like Venus flytrap or Nepenthes, also called as a pitcher plant, these all plants are depend on other organisms for their food like insects. But what is the need of that insects in their body? Actually, the insects are proteins, right? Like other organisms, they're also proteins. And after digesting that proteins, they plant need nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium for their nutritional requirement. It means these are organisms like insectivorous plants are grown on that area which is obviously nitrogen deficient. In the acidic boggy areas they grow, so their roots can't able to absorb that nutrients. So their structure modified into different forms, like I'm talking about a pitcher plant, which is also called as an Nepenthes. It is tubular in shape. So it can easily digest all the insects inside their body. Just like that, as you see, the Venus flytrap, it's look like having a teeth on their upper part. So these teeth actually a hair-like structure. It easy to trap that insect in their body. So it easily digest all the insects by secreting the digestive fluids just like animal do. So have a look how Nepenthes looks like. So Nepenthes is nothing but is also insectivorous plants. You can see in various places like your gardens also. So Nepenthes looks like a tubular structure like this, and it also consisting of digestive fluids. So let's have a look how Nepenthes looks like. So when you see such type of plant, like I'm talking especially about the pitcher plant, it's having a broad mouth and a lid. It's like a flap. So it's very easy to close it out. Now, its lower portion is just a tubular in form like this. So you can see almost in all the insectivorous plants, there are hair-like structure on the above surface. So whenever the insects come in the contact with these hairs, then they stick to the hairs and just slip down inside their body. Then what happens? Like animal do, they start injecting after the digestion takes place in the stomach. Just like that, in their body, the digestive fluid secreted, and all that enzyme, digestive enzyme, attack on that insects and it get killed. After digestion takes place and absorptions. So all that nutritive substance absorbed into the body of that plant, like nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, NPK. This is the major elements for the metabolism for the survival of plants, as you know. So this essential requirements, this mineral nutrition is essential for the requirement of this plant for the survival. So my topic states that not all plants are autotrophic. It means the Nepenthes are partial heterotrophs. So, what are partial heterotrophs? So, partial heterotrophs, why it is called as a partial? Because as you see, the structure, this is the leaf modification. So it looks like a tubular form. It's very attractive. It's very colorful to attract the insects. But in this form, in this tubular form, it start injecting and digesting the insects. But main photosynthesis will be done by the other part of the body. Like there is a petiole and the leaf like structure. The green part is also there, which consisting of a chlorophyll. So partial heterotrophs are those who can partially do photosynthesis. Meanwhile, they can do, meanwhile, they are heterotrophs. So we can say these are partial heterotrophs because they can do photosynthesis as well to fulfill their nutrient requirements like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus. They also can do the, they are also able to depend on others. They also can ingest and digest the insects. So they are also heterotrophs. So we can say it will be better if we can say these are the partial heterotrophs. So not all the plants are autotrophic, like some insectivorous plants like Venus flytrap, Nepenthes. These are the partial heterotrophs. I hope you got my answer. Thanks for watching the video.